Chaos and terror through the streets of London.
There was just gunshots everywhere.
An attack at the iconic London Bridge, a van crashing into a crowd of people, assailants hitting multiple locations.
They're stabbing everyone, they're stabbing people.
At least 6 people killed, scores injured.
Apparently there's been an attack.
Police investigating the terror attack into the early morning hours as security at home is increased as a precaution. The 2 disturbing incidents unfolded in plain view. The first, a van colliding with pedestrians as it sped down the London Bridge. Then, nearby, 2 people stabbed at a restaurant at the Borough Market. Tonight, officials are calling the attacks acts of terror and say 3 suspected terrorists involved are now dead. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Drew Balea. No one has yet claimed responsibility for the attacks. CBS Wendy Gillette has the latest.
British police shot and killed 3 suspected terrorists after witnesses say a van plowed into pedestrians on London Bridge Saturday.
The vehicle continued to drive then from London Bridge to Borough Market. The suspects left the vehicle attempting to stab a number of people, including an on-duty British Transport Police officer who was responding to the incident. He received serious injuries.
The popular tourist attraction lined with restaurants and pubs was packed with partygoers.
I just saw suddenly loads of people run away from the market, and there was people lying on the ground, and there was a taxi driver who had his sort of window down. He was really shouting at people to run.
Hours later, dozens of people could still be seen evacuating the area. This picture shows what's believed to be 2 of the 3 suspects on the ground. Police say the suicide vests they were wearing were fake. Social media exploded with eyewitness accounts from London Bridge. In a video posted on Twitter, police are heard telling patrons in a nearby bar to get down. Another video shows police evacuating London Bridge Station. Police also used a double-decker bus to block access to the popular British landmark.
The UK is already on high alert following the deadly attack after an Ariana Grande concert in Manchester less than 2 weeks ago. That attack killed 23 people and injured 116 others. Grande had returned to Britain today to surprise some of those patients at the Manchester Children's Hospital, those who were injured in that attack. The pop star had organized a benefit concert for tomorrow night. It's unclear if that concert will go on as scheduled. The terror attack inside Manchester Arena and today's incidents are just the latest to hit the UK. As Wendy mentioned, just 2 months ago, 4 people died when a man mowed down people on Westminster Bridge in London. And back in 2005, 56 people died and more than 700 were hurt in a number of coordinated attacks on the London transportation system. Islamist extremists took credit for both of those attacks. About 2 years ago, Paris, France was the target of a series of coordinated terror attacks. 3 suicide bombers struck a north suburb during a soccer match. It was followed by attacks at a cafe and at an Eagles of Death metal concert in the Bataclan Theater. The attackers were shot or blew themselves up when police raided the theater. 130 people died in those attacks, including 89 at the concert. Today, President Donald Trump was briefed